Our meeting is called to order. Pambirine ZANU-PF.
Amen.
Pambirine kubatana.
Amen.
Pambirine kugwarira musangano.
Amen.
Pambirine kugwarira musangano.
Amen.
Pasine mandu.
Pasinadzo.
Pambirine ZANU-PF.
Amen.
Pambirine kubambana.
Amen.
Asingavatengesi.
Amen.
Thank you. Comrades, on the 20th of November 2025, our nation lost a spiritual giant in the apostolic movement of our country. Baba Mutumwa Bishop Paul Maja, who was the leader of the African Apostolic Church. His works within the Christian faith dates back to the pre-independence period and positively impacted our struggle against colonialism. Befittingly, therefore, we conferred the late Mutumwa Archbishop Maja the status of national hero. The ruling ZANU-PF party, government, and the people of our nation will continue to cherish his dedication and support to our struggle for independence and the invaluable role he played in praying and interceding for our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe. I now invite us to rise as we observe a minute of silence in his memory. Thank you. May his soul continue to rest in eternal peace. Comrades, I welcome you all to this 389th ordinary session of our Politburo, which is our last meeting this year. Similarly, we will hold our final Central Committee and National Consultative Assembly meetings for 2025. Tomorrow, the 4th December, and Friday, the 5th of December, respectively. These series of meetings are in fulfillment of our obligations as outlined in our party constitution. As the curtain comes down on 2025, we have much to celebrate from the viewpoint of both the party and our ZANU-PF-led government. Our unity saw us prevail over many challenges encountered during the course of the year. We also rose to the occasion and maximized on the many opportunities within our own jurisdiction as well as others beyond our borders. together as one people from all the four corners of our country in our diversity. We achieved unprecedented milestones across every facet of our economy and society. We have every reason to stand tall and confident of being masters of our destiny and independent as sovereign people. Tinoti amhlope makorokoto kunengo zomsangano wedu ZANU-PF weZimbabwe. The last quarter of the year culminated in the successful completion of the National Development Strategy 1 and the launch of NDS 2. The achievements of the Transitional Stabilization Program and NDS 1, as well as launch of NDS 2, were a result of the views and resolutions of our past conferences and Congress. ZANU-PF is a listening ZANU-PF has a listening government. On the party side, we held a watershed 22nd National People's Conference, whose outcome and resolutions consolidated the strength and unity of our party. The conference further concretized our people-centered development path towards Vision 2030. More critical in this respect was the fact that the 2026 national budget announced last week was sensitive to the party's conference resolutions. This is commendable. Well done. Well done. In looking to the year ahead, it is critically important to ensure that parties' mobilization programs and communication remains in sync with the overall thrust of the National Development Strategy 2, which I have since launched. ZANU-PF should continue to lead from the front with regards to the full implementation of the National Development Strategy 2 and overall national development agenda over the next 5 years. Principally, we must ensure that all organs, structures, and members of the party play their part, not only to grow the party's support base, but also to grow the size of our economy and deliver a higher quality of life for our people. Tisu venewe nyika ino, tisu tine mutoro wokuunza budiriro tiri kushuvira pachedu. Sezva tinogara tichingotaura kuti nyika inovakwa, igotongwa, igonamatirwa nevene vayo. Ilizwe lakiwa, livuswe, likulekelwe navanikazi valo. Collectively, as the Politburo and the respective heads of departments of the party, we are the secretariat of the Central Committee. We must therefore make sure that the conference resolutions and decisions of the Central Committee are implemented with clear matrix and laid out timelines. I commend the party for organizing strategic workshop seminars for both the Central Committee and the Politburo to recalibrate the leadership on their roles, duties, and obligations. As some from Dana go to calibrate for president who from this. These are against the background of a dynamic socio-economic and political environment. The seminars are also timely and they should serve to equip the party on the expectations articulated in the National Development Strategy number 2. In our seminar reflections on emerging opportunities, threats and challenges, I urge the party to remain guided by our party constitution, Congress and conference resolutions. Our National Vision 2030 and the NDS2 remain fundamental beacons that guide our work and our plans for the near future. Equally important is the need for ZANU-PF to face head-on contemporary issues such as the impact of ICTs as well as artificial intelligence, among other trends on our body politic and national governance systems. We must be proactive and prepared to adapt our party in line with these developments. Our national realities, rich liberation ethos, and the people-centered character of our colossal revolutionary party should not be neglected. Additionally, the supremacy of our party must be embedded in all decisions we make, including our programs and projects. We are a constitutional party anchored on discipline, unity, and adherence to procedures. We, the current leadership of the party, must carry on the weight of our party, which we have inherited for those who created it. Going forward, let us make the requisite sacrifices and sustain the momentum to fulfill our sacred duty to transform Zimbabwe into an empowered, a modern, and industrialized, and a prosperous upper middle income society. The duty is ours. On activities undertaken on government side, since our last meeting, the economy remains on an upward growth trajectory. And indicators are that we will end the year on a sound economic footing. This is anchored on the strong performance of our agriculture sector, high commodity prices, especially gold, coupled with investments in manufacturing, tourism, construction and infrastructure development sectors, among others. The remittances by our citizens in the diaspora continue to positively impact our country's current account as well as our balance of payment. The ongoing visits and the show of interest by reputable investors from within our country as well as the region and beyond are a vote of confidence on the trajectory and success milestones we are attaining. In this spirit, our country will stay its course in attracting domestic, regional, and international capital, while remaining in sync with the ideals of Pan-Africanism. Our engagement and re-engagement with other countries is bearing positive results. To this end, the binational commissions are enabling our country to combine its strengths with other jurisdictions for win-win benefits. Under the auspices of the binational commission frameworks, successful meetings were held between Zimbabwe and Zambia, as well as Zimbabwe and Mozambique. The outcome of our respective cooperation will see concrete programs and joint investments with our neighbors as we deepen bilateral relations as well as the regional integration agenda to help lift many of our people out of poverty into prosperity. My dear comrades, it is pleasing that our party structures throughout the provinces remain accountable to the grassroots membership base. Msangano unofanirwa kusimba kumasel villages. I commend the party leadership at various levels for reporting back to our political structures with regards to the outcomes and the resolutions of the 22nd National People's Conference. We should continue to ensure that no one and no place is left behind. ZANU-PF is a party that remains ready to welcome and accommodate the people of our great motherland, Zimbabwe. We should continue to accommodate new members in our party. In carrying out these grassroots feedback engagement programs, let us always unite the party and consolidate our revolutionary ideals. Let us never put ourselves or individual members above the party. Our colossal revolutionary mass party ZANU-PF must remain above individuals and personalities, beginning right at the grassroots level. Accordingly, political and socio-economic conversations, as well as economic empowerment activities in our communities, should remain guided by our party's founding aims and objectives. Ngatirambei tichitevedza nekuchengetedza gwara romusangano wedu weZANU-PF. Ndora tichengeta kuramba tichitonga. It is also my expectation that the Politburo will continue to provide the bold and necessary guidance. This is now imperative, given the risks and hazards of miscommunication associated with social media. As leaders, we are the immediate face of ZANU-PF. Let us always display uttermost discipline, integrity, and restraint in all our dealings, and never put the party into disrepute. In concluding, ZANU-PF shall forever remain a gallant, heroic revolutionary mass party with a vision for our great motherland, Zimbabwe. ZANU-PF musangano unoera amazangu. As we approach the festive season and the new year, ngatirambei takasunura, takangwarira vavengi, ngatichengetedze musangano wedu weZANU-PF, masikati neusiku, tisatsauke mugwara redu remusangano. I further challenge the nation to continue to be vigilant, guarding against machinations or attacks on our peace, our national unity, and our stability. Counter-revolutionaries and the pretenders, in whatever format, will never succeed, and they must continue to be exposed and defeated. Development and prosperity for our motherland Zimbabwe is certain. A luta continua. Pambere ZANU-PF, pambere nokubatana, pambere ZANU-PF, pambere kubambana. Pasine mandu, tatendi.